It has been a wild month of weather, freezing cold in the days before Christmas. Then flash forward to this weekend when early morning thunderstorms sent these sparks flying, a lightning strike caught on camera at JR Motorsports. And even fog putting on a show this morning. You may want to squint just a little bit, but this right here is a rainbow scattered by the fog in Sofia. All right, so Tim, another big headline. It has been really warm.
Yes.
I'm not complaining because it is January and it feels great. Okay, but that means that we've been above average, right? And we're gonna not be above average.
You kind of know, right? When things are this much out of whack, Tanya, you know things are about to kind of settle back into place. And that's exactly what I think we're going to do. Instead of the extreme cold, we're just going to go back to maybe some more regular. If you think of things like a seesaw, we had the big cold at Christmas, then the big warm, and now we're going to go kind of in the happy medium toward this weekend. I did want to show you this, though. The fog this morning, just mesmerizing around Winston-Salem. You can see that just moving around, almost looking like ocean waves. Those clouds on the ground, that's what fog is. We had that earlier today. I do not think we will have that tomorrow. It is still warm right now. If you're enjoying it, enjoy it while it lasts, because tonight we're going to get down into the 30s for the first time in a little while. Here's what we're seeing. There's really nothing for me to show you on the radar at the moment. We're not tracking any weather systems. High pressure is sliding in. So instead, it's just all about that cooler weather knocking away the warmer weather. Overnight tonight starts this off. Nothing crazy. Remember, our average low is around 31. This is just kind of typical chill here. We'll be in the mid 30s for tomorrow morning. You'll want to find that heavier jacket that you haven't used in about a week and just get it ready to go for tomorrow. Sunshine is there all day long. We'll have highs getting into the low 50s with lots of sunshine. Now by the weekend, the colder weather, as I was mentioning, it's sticking around. And so tomorrow is cool and sunny. Saturday, though, the clouds will be thickening up quite a bit. I think it turns into a fairly gray afternoon, and there could even be a scattered shower. I mostly think Sunday is the day that we will watch for rain showers. So Sunday's the gray day with some rain. Saturday should be on the drier side of things. We'll keep you posted and update that 7-day forecast all the time.
All right, let's take a big picture weather-wise. Heavy rain pounding the coast of California right now. Flooding the big concern as the system known as the atmospheric river is hitting. In the Sierra Mountains, the wind is so strong, the snow is falling so quickly, avalanche warnings are now in place. CBS's Dania Bacchus reports.
The powerful atmospheric river storm system caused flooding in Southern California Thursday. This street in Santa Clarita looked more like a raging river. West Hollywood residents were jolted awake by falling trees.
We heard a loud crash.
Jeffrey Neal's SUV took a hit.
It's got a limb straight through the windshield.
The powerful atmospheric river storm system is pounding the state, bringing strong winds and nearly a foot of rain in spots, causing accidents like this one in San Bernardino County.
I lost it. I did my best to try to control it, but didn't help out.
The storm is being blamed for the death of a toddler overnight after a tree fell on his family's mobile home in Sonoma County.
When I first arrived on scene, a frantic father came out of the house holding the child. He was kind of covered in debris, and he said, "My child's not breathing."
Occidental's fire chief went on to say paramedics were unable to revive the child. The night also saw rescues across the area, including a crew saving this man from fast-moving Los Gatos Creek in San Jose. Powerful winds knocked down the roof at this South San Francisco gas station. Authorities are warning residents to stay indoors and off the roads unless ordered to evacuate. Dania Bacchus, CBS News, San Francisco.
So what exactly is behind all the rain and all the wind? WFMY meteorologist Christian Morgan breaks down what an atmospheric river is.
Well, you've likely been hearing over the last several days about a weather setup on the West Coast called an atmospheric river. And if you haven't heard that, you've likely been hearing about the days and days of constant rainfall, significant flooding, and now mudslides that are happening on the West Coast. So let's explain why that happens. It's a weather setup that we call an atmospheric river, or you might have also heard it called the Pineapple Express, a deep plume of moisture or water vapor that stretches from Hawaii, which is why it's called the Pineapple Express, all the way to the west coast of the lower 48 states. Of course, California, Oregon, and Washington State, most notably in this kind of situation. It's a thin plume of moisture or water vapor, and it's really typically situated or travels along the jet stream, depending on how the jet stream is situated. And once that plume of moisture reaches the tall mountainous terrain on the West Coast, it kind of gets locked in place there until the weather setup changes. So you get days and days of rainfall. Usually 2 to 3 days of rainfall are possible, with an area of low pressure, of course, out in the Pacific Ocean, and an area of high pressure down to the south. That's what funnels all of this moisture along the west coast. Heavy precipitation, heavy rainfall does cause that significant flooding and mudslides. And if it's actually cold enough, this can produce pretty significant snowfall. But the last few days have really been tough for our friends and our neighbors on the west coast of the United States.
All right, heading east and south, a school in Arkansas is cleaning up after severe weather this week. I want you to take a look at surveillance video from the school field. You're going to start by seeing stormy skies and lightning. Then you see the tornado tearing across the field. The wind ripped apart the stands, the light posts. The storm happened just as students were getting ready to leave for the day. Thankfully, no one was injured. Now, while it may not feel like it here, winter really is hitting pretty hard in other parts of the country. This is snow in Minnesota. About a foot of snow fell this week, prompting a winter weather emergency. And the emergency meant that folks needed to move their cars off the street so that the plows could just get through. But that was tough once the snow started to fall.
Raising the car up just a little bit onto the snow. And then lost tread on my wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and just sign back on to work. I have an option to work from home.
You just have to shovel enough of a runway where you can gun it and hope for the best. Not a whole lot of strategy, just kind of clear this fluffy stuff out of the way.
Freezing, the snow is not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, snow still on the ground in Buffalo, New York this week after that deadly blizzard right around Christmas weekend. More than 4 feet of snow fell, leaving people stranded. A group of 24 strangers stuck in their cars as the storm got worse broke into a school. They spent Christmas inside that school where the heat was on and even found food in the cafeteria for a Christmas Day meal.
I thought he was rescued. And he's like, no. He said, I'm stuck here. We have no gas. He said, I have an elderly lady in my car. He said, but here's a school, they have heat, they have food, they have a bathroom. He said, I'm about to break in and we're going in. He said, are you with me? I said, yes, sir.
We're a big family now, you know, it's very crazy to come in as strangers and leave, you know, as close as we are.
Desperate times for sure. This week, the city of Buffalo announced that they will study the blizzard and the official response to try and learn for future storms. Well, experts say no matter the weather, thunderstorms, tornadoes, snow, or even just wind, you need to have a plan. You need to have your devices ready to be powered up and stay powered up, food and water, and an emergency place in your home. One of the best ways to stay prepared? Pretty simple. Download the free WFMY News 2 app. We'll keep you updated on any weather coming your way with live radar and updates from our WFMY weather team. We'll be right back.